There's propaganda. Hartford College is a new all-boys Catholic school focused on traditional classical values. Founded just this year by a collective of parents, Hartford College is daring its students to think outside the box and have courage in pursuing the truth. They're starting small with just 22 students, but expect to add hundreds more soon. Its chairman and founder, Tom Mitchell, joins me now. Tom, thank you so much for your time. What has been the reaction to this school, and is your model sustainable? How many students do you expect to enrol in the next few years to remain open?
Good evening, Rita. My name's Tim, actually.
Sorry.
We've got 22 students at the moment. We're very confident that we'll grow our numbers next year. We've got something like 30, 35 students in the pipeline. In terms of sustainability, we've got a cash flow positive outlook in about 3 to 4 years' time.
Nice. Well, do you see the school expanding to other locations, other cities? I can tell you there's demand for this product far and wide. The number of parents in particular who are upset about what their students are being exposed to, what their kids are seeing in school, even in private schools, independent schools, Catholic schools. Do you see this model opening up schools in other capital cities?
If what's happening internationally is any guide, then yes, absolutely. When we were thinking about starting this school, we had a look around at other countries, and particularly the United States and England and France. There's been a relative explosion of what you call character education schools in the last 20 years or so. I'm actually attending a Chesterton Schools Network conference in Minneapolis at the end of July. That started with one school in 2008. It's now got something like 45 schools. So whilst we're just a small school, I think there will be other examples emerging around Australia with our focus on a liberal arts curriculum, a unique liberal arts curriculum, which is all about our Western canon. And also what's unique about our school is our mentoring program, which means that the parents collaborate very closely with our teachers.
Well, tell me a little bit more about this classical education, what you mean by that, and why you think it's missing from the existing schools around you.
Liberal arts, or it's also called the arts of liberty, it's an ancient concept that goes back to the ancient Greeks, Plato, Socrates, Aristotle. It was developed by the Romans. The Christian culture had a deep influence in the way it evolved. It's all about truth, beauty, and goodness. The Christian element gives it that belief that God is the provider of this wondrous universe that's so awesome and amazing around us. Liberal arts seeks to study all of these things. It also seeks to study the personal character of each of us. It helps us inform our character, and that's where the term character education comes from. So by understanding what is a good character, we can learn more, we can yearn for more knowledge, and by perfecting our own character, we can become better people.
Now, my son goes to an all-boys school, and I have to say it is frustrating to sometimes see this hard left, often anti-male toxic masculinity messaging that's pushed on young men these days. Yours is an all-boys school. Tell me how it's different. Apart from the curriculum, how do you teach young men to be good men?
Well, so it starts very much with our mentoring approach. As I said before, the importance of collaborating with the parents is absolutely fundamental. We have a philosophy that the parents are the most important people in the school. So, and that's absolutely not negotiable. It really is. If anything, the difficulty is convincing all the parents that's the case. But certainly that's our founding principle. So a mentor is somebody who meets with each boy, who meets with them for say 15 minutes every couple of weeks, and they just talk about what's going on. And then the mentor meets with the parents for a full hour every term. And that collaboration is just essential. Every term, that's a full hour. Unlike my experience elsewhere, that's amazing to be able to get that guidance. And also we're guiding the teachers, so we're actually influencing them, and the mentor is like the parent's agent in the school. So if a boy is misbehaving, you mentioned toxicity, that can obviously manifest in a million different ways. It might be boys not being kind to his fellow schoolmates, or maybe he's not, talking about women in the appropriate way. Well, these things get picked up, and hopefully they get picked up early in a boy's life at the school. We start in year 5, and so by the time they're getting into year 8, year 9, year 10, they've got a lot of insight about those issues.
And finally, tell my audience how much it is to go to this school, Hartford College. I'm sure there'd be plenty watching who want their sons or grandsons to go if they live in Sydney. What are the fees?
Well, yeah, the school is based in Daisy Girl. It's about 3 tram stops from New South Wales University, Rita, which is the best STEM university in Australia. Sorry, Melbourne. And we're offering a competitive education. The comparable schools in the area would be probably more by and large. Year 5 and 6, we're charging $10,300 at the moment. Years 7 and 8 is $13,300. There's many schools that are much more expensive. There's a few that are cheaper, obviously.
Oh,
think it's we think what the whole package, when we put it all together with parents, it's actually always going to be a small school for the foreseeable future, so the parents love that as well. We think it's a good deal.
Tim Mitchell, thank you so much for joining me. You've given us plenty to think about there.